everybody, I'm coming on to do a video today about how I kind of am conquering snacking. In the past, I've had very specific things that I've ate, and I've talked about those before. And of course, now with this new point system, I had to kind of change things up. So today I kind of went on the hunt for some items that I could have as snacks. And I used my phone and my app to calculate the points, and I weighed everything. I didn't go by like 5 crackers or whatever. I made sure to weigh it, and I do have the Weight Watchers scale. So this is an older one, so the points, I won't use it to calculate actual points, but just the weight. And of course you can do ounces or grams there, and it's dirty because I just used it quite a bit. So it's got some salts from the pretzels and whatnot on it. And anyway, so I use this to weigh all of my items as I am bagging them. And a lot of people will just take, for instance, like their bag of crackers, put them all into Ziploc bags inside here, and then mark the points. Now I have marked on the outside of the box that this is 10 points for 7 crisps or 7 crackers. So this is the Kashi sea salt Pita crisps. Excuse the lawnmower sound, my husband's cutting the grass, my son's outside playing, and it's time for me to do a video. Sorry. So basically what I've done is I've portioned them all. Instead of putting them inside the bag, I don't really like to do that because then when my husband goes and there's nothing in the bag for him, he can't just take some out. It's kind of awkward. So what I've chose to do instead is I have created this little bin in my cupboard that's strictly for me. So I'm going to go through some of the things that I have been doing. I shared in my last video that I've been using these single serve popcorn bags, so they're 3 points. I've got a 3 on there just so that I don't forget. And then basically with this basket, I'm going to go through the individual things that I have put into baggies. So what I've done is I've just taken a regular old Sharpie of whatever color I want, because I have a little drawer full, and I've pre-packaged them in the bags, and I've put the point amount on there. Then I can just go to this bin, put some in my lunch, or if we're heading out of the house, I can grab these. I know what the points are. I'm not worried about it. I'm not thinking about it. It's all in one spot. It's not like 5 boxes everywhere. So the first thing that I found today, and I am in Canada, don't forget, is these. They're called Lentils, crunchy lentil chips, and this one's in margarita pizza flavor. So there are the stats on that. So these have worked out to, a bag of this portion is 2 points. That is enough for me to kill a craving for like a chip or something. I found these are really, really good. So this is 20 grams for 2 points. A full serving is actually 44 chips or 40 grams, but that was 5 points. So, sorry, these are 18 grams. So I've made them so that they're 2 points, because the whole portion, it would be 5. So these are 2 points for this. Like, again, that's going to curb my craving, and I really like them. I did find these at the Real Canadian Superstore in the natural foods section. So that's one thing that I have found. So I've got those all bagged up. Another thing I've talked about before are the, sorry, I'm going to uncrinkle these. This is the rolled gold. So I will do those. Here are the stats on that. So the rolled gold pretzels, for 90 pretzels or 50 grams, I never do that much. So again, I've portioned those out, and I have them in a bag, and I have 2 points worth in a bag. So most of mine are 2 point snacks, some are not. You'll see them as I go through. But I really like pretzels. It's good with hummus by themselves. Has some fruit and some pretzels. You kind of cover in the bases. I am going to show you the Kashi Crackers that I might have already showed actually, but the Kashi sea salt Pita crisps. I've got those packaged up into 2 point servings. So those again are good with hummus, you know, maybe a half an ounce of cheese, something of that nature. I will do that. And then a go-to favorite of mine, and it's a cracker that I can't give up because I love them so much, is the Triscuit Thin Crisps. So it's 3 points for 20 grams or 10 crackers, it said. Again, I weigh it because I find that, you know, I just find it 10 times easier than counting out crackers constantly. So they're 3 points. There's my snack size of that. I love these. If anybody wants to see, that is the information on those. Another go-to item are the just plain Quaker Crispy Mini, like the cakes, the round cakes. I will do one of those with peanut butter on it. A very small amount of peanut butter, just enough to kind of taste it, to be quite honest. So those are a point a piece. Another item, Goldfish Crackers. My son loves them. I like them. They're a quick little thing that I can have so that if he's having some, then I'm not, you know, worried about, oh, how come you're eating something different? So you don't get much, but that's 3 point serving there. It's a good salty craving kicker as well. So those are just the Goldfish, 20 gram serving as well. So I have those. Another item that I will use as a snack, I won't eat it with, you know, generally I won't eat it for breakfast, but it's the multigrain Cheerios. They have a bit of sweetness on them, so they're a nice little bit of a sweet treat. And I do a very small portion of it. I only do a, whoops, that's the French side, sorry. I only do a quarter of a cup, and a quarter of a cup serving is only 1 point, and that is enough, again, for me to kill a craving of something, you know, crunchy and sweet, and I like those as an alternative. And again, it's not much, but it's great for a quick snack when you're on the go. I find at work, sometimes I'm super busy, and I find it hard to manage my food there sometimes and eat enough. Funny enough, I don't eat enough at work. So to have these snacks just open on my desk with a piece of fruit, I'm good to go. One thing I found today at Costco, and of course you get the Costco size, are these cookies. They're Arrowroot Cookies, and of course you get a mass amount for Costco. But my son hadn't had these since he was a kid, so I thought I'm going to grab them today, and I figured out while I was there that for 1 cookie it's 1 point. For 2 cookies it's 2 points. So I thought, again, that's another little sweet treat that I can have when I'm really feeling like a cookie or something of that nature. So I've already put them in the bag and marked 2 points, 2 cookies. So again, it's already portioned for me. I'm not tempted to take the bag, eat 5 cookies, and then be mad at myself. So I believe I've went through everything in my bin. The only other thing I do have in here is portioned out is a 1 point bag of almonds. It sounds silly, but I really am a bad person for just scooping my hand in something and shoving a whole bunch of stuff in my mouth, and then I regret it. So I do have little bags of almonds in here, just as a quick protein as I'm out and about, and for some reason I can't seem to find one of them. They're probably at the bottom, that's probably why. There they are, I'll show you. So it's just like a small bag of almonds. They're unsalted, unseasoned, just raw almonds. So I have that as a protein source. Another sweet craving killer that I like is these sugar-free Splenda Kurz candies, and they are chocolate mint. So you can see that's what they kind of look like when you go to eat them. And those are the stats on it. And one of these will kill a craving. For me, it's got that mint, so it kind of settles you know, your stomach and your craving, and then it has a little bit of the chocolate, and they're 1 point apiece. So I'll have one of those. You know, if I'm just out or somewhere and there's sweets tempting me, you know, that'll help me avoid that. Something else that I tried this week was this Kia Creamy Coconut Oatmeal, gluten-free. And where are the nutritional facts on that? and they're 5 points. My husband's right outside the window, and I apologize about the lawnmower. I'm hoping you can hear me over it. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So again, that's 5 points for breakfast, but it's super high in protein. So it has 6 grams of protein in it. The husband just sprayed the window, not knowing that I was doing a video. Oh well. Okay, so this is the Kia Creamy Coconut Oatmeal. I do like this. It's high in protein. So it is an alternative to making the overnight oats and putting protein powder in it. I do like it. Like I said, it has 6 grams of protein, and it's pretty good. I do like this one a lot. I wish there was a bit more flavors, and there may be other places, but my husband found this at, it's from Nature's Path. My husband found this at, I think he found it at Sayers or Walmart. So that's what I have been trying there. And then, of course, you know, I am with Weight Watchers, and their stuff makes it easy to know the points. So their bread, I do use that. I don't use a lot of bread anymore, but this is a 1 point bread. It's just easy to know it's 1 point. And then English muffins. Now, I've found that English muffins have gone up in points for most of them. These are still 3 points, so I'm using that. I'm hoping I can find one that's 2 points, but for now, that will do the trick. So, you know, if you think this is a good idea, you know, for yourself, and then you're going into your own bin, everything's portioned, doesn't matter if the bag's, you know, empty, because you have your own cupboard full of stuff. I find it super helpful for myself. So I'm hoping that, you know, these ideas or these snack foods have been a good choice for you. You know, they are all carb based, because I have to be honest, I would say that, you know, 75% of what I'm eating is fruit and vegetable. I will grill a ton of vegetables, like I will put carrots, potatoes, I will put asparagus, peppers, onions, zucchini, all of that on the grill a whole bunch of it at once, cut it up, put it in the fridge, and then portion it out for different meals, obviously weighing the potato. But that I find is very helpful for me personally. And then in terms of, I've been eating a ton of chicken, and then obviously your fruits and your vegetables in any form. I've been eating a lot of celery and carrots. So these carbs that I'm measuring out are a way for me to control my carbs better and still have them, and not go overboard when it's very easy for me to do that. So I would say in a typical meal, you know, I don't have a lot of carbs, I don't have a lot of fat, and I don't have a lot of sugar. So, you know, I am eating just a ton of vegetables, a ton of chicken or pork, lean pork, you know, different things like that, that obviously follow along with the new method and the new way of thinking. So I'm enjoying the program so far, actually. Tomorrow is my first weigh-in. I really have to cut out the salt for the rest of the day because I don't want it to affect my weigh-in, and I know some people think it doesn't, but it does for me personally. So I'm really hoping that I have a good number, and I'll share that with you further tomorrow after I go. Today is Friday, and my weigh-ins are on Saturday mornings. So I'll go check that out, and then tomorrow I have a surprise birthday party for a friend of mine, and I'm super excited about that. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll update you with my first weigh-in after starting back at Weight Watchers. Bye for now.